Stand who make wars, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Coppertop Scandinavians. And last time we ran into the Honey Badger, which was cool. And now this time we're going to go finally bring the Centurion, the other Centurion, to full usage. So we found a heavy rack, we put it in, and now we're going to drop it on people. Speaking of dropping on top of people, let's go find out exactly where they're located. 22, 33, 45, 26. Yeah, I think I got them. Oh, they're also here. Okay, so they're here and here. That's fun. Here, closer. No, I can. Oh, I can. Right about there. Don't hit whatever that is. Hopefully it is a coolant dispenser and not a transformer. Because if it's a transformer, it just blows up literally everything. Alright, back to the city.
Ready for action, Commander.
We are in line of sight.
Looks like my neighborhood up ahead.
Please be a coolant exchanger. Because we're already getting shot at. Not sure. No, it's an electrical transformer. We don't want to be here for much longer. We have a Centurion AH, so that's the one with the AC-20. And a Shrek PPC carrier, that's triple PPCs, and somebody fired missiles at us. So all in all, an interesting introduction. But I will reserve to the bottom to make it so they have to do stuff first, and we can keep our evasion bonuses. Now, if they hit the electrical transformer, though, they will manage to avoid all of that and just cause insane amounts of damage. What? That is a salvaged Mad Cat Mark III, 5.8/1697. It's one of the salvaged Mad Cats. We'll go with that because it's basically a 55-ton Mad Cat. Because some people didn't want to play with heavy mechs, but you still have that your Mad Cat Mini, and you couldn't use it on anything. Okay, good. They just stuck to missiles. I can work with that. Oh, there he is. That looks like a Mad Cat Mark II, though. Wee, zoom in. Yeah, that's a Mad Cat Mark II. Oh, it's a Savage Wolf. Yes, Savage Wolf is what they'll call that. We're going to blow him into little tiny pieces.
Yeah.
Let's get on the move. I know there's more people to go through, but I'm not gonna
Right
wait.
here.
I'm too worried about standing next to that transformer to wanna risk
Roger
it.
that.
That's your friend, a Galon. I'm uninterested in the Galon, but you, however, I shall shoot.
Lock in target.
And hit with a medium and a small. Missed with the Gauss rifle, though, that I really wanted to hit and take a chunk out of you.
Orders.
Hey, you're in range. Okay, lovely. Berserker. And hot seat. All opens on. Wait for it to recalculate the exact range and or velocity of a sparrow. Thinking about, there it goes. We're going to hit it from behind. 64% chance to hit. You can do it! It's not full damage, but it's close. Isn't the Savage Wolf a WIE unit by lore? I actually don't know. God damn it! K-Ogre, why?
Good to go.
K-Ogre is possibly one of the least reliable people when it comes to punching mechs in the face. I don't ask for much. Just reliable anti-mech work.
Acknowledge.
What's that?
Coppertop, come over here. Have a heavy rack, trying to avoid positions where it'll shoot through friendly people. Tandem MRMs? No. We'll just use improved MRMs. And we're gonna run the gun on the heavy risk to full. And that's how you do it. All your fault? Who's driving the mech? Oh, right, that's you. Therefore, your fault. Now that we have successfully established the chain of blame,
Let's go.
we will hopefully next turn get something a little bit more accurate. Although we're not going to get that nearly 200 damage charge
Systems holding.
like we would have had this time.
Receiving you.
Sadly, far, far too common.
On it.
And missiles. I would like to make him unsteady before the end of the turn. Canonically, the Savage Wolf is a clan name for a Mad Cat Mark IV. Ah. See, this is why I wanted to move away from it, because that is
My armor's getting
bullshit.
tall.
Look at how much damage that dealt. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's buggy too,
Commander.
because the Shrek took that damage back in return as well. Or at least he should have. Oh no, so it's just me who's affected by it. If I were to have shot that from that range, I would have taken the damage for it, as we have found out and tested in the past.
On it.
Bugs. Bugs. It eased the Mark IV. That was a Mad Cat and a government lance. But you see, it's a very good government.
Barely hit, Commander.
Did you?
Reporting. Critical hit.
Who's been crit? I do not know.
Receiving you.
This Centurion, despite standing next to the blast zone, took no damage. It's all hell. Oh, unpleasantly buggy, one might even say. Alright, put the risk rack, or the normal rack 5. This is the weaker version. Do some precision ammo. Turn all weapons on. If you have the range LRM, sure, why not? Okay, we got him unsteady. That was the main goal.
Critical hit, Commander.
So long as I can, move before him next round.
Orders.
When sensors are actually active and we can hit people.
Let's move.
Fire! Even better. Now we're hitting with the gas thermals. And we've almost got him to a fall.
Order critical hit.
From the top, number 24. The Galon. That has an AC-20. I forgot that the Galon had an AC-20. I need to pull these people back because they're way more damage than
That
they're
one was
supposed
a
to be at the
bad one
moment.
right there.
Took a hard hit there.
Late! Oh, you're AWACS. That would explain it, actually.
Huh?
Let's have Copper Top take care of this. He'll knock it down. It'll be wonderful. His cannon's jammed, but he also has more aggressive ways of dealing with problems. I'm really disappointed that he didn't just detonate. I fired tandem warheads at him, which, skip the exterior armor portion and just go right for the insides.
Yes, Commander.
Now plate can move. Getting along up here. Ooh, I would like to get my bomb mines out this time.
No shooting. Just running.
And yeah, that's close enough for me to want to drop some bomb mines.
Firing on target.
Because that'll turn this entire intersection into mine
I'm out of
central.
short-range missiles.
Now they must suffer.
Receiving you.
Oh, did you just die? What? Huh. Yeah, he died. Did he eject? Did I just not notice him eject? What? Take some cover in the buildings.
Received.
And PPCs. And because they hit, they don't dispel the minefield. Transformer explosion was a bit smaller than I expected. It's inconsistent, unfortunately.
Standing by.
Gonna rush on over here. Do try and keep a line of sight to the target.
Confirmed.
And missiles.
Confirmed.
Solid connections. I would like to open him up enough to the point where he just explodes.
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Location
When the artillery
confirmed.
hits, that is. Okay, don't miss, otherwise
Roger
you're gonna
that.
dispel half the minefield. Oh, he hit the building, never mind. That was fun.
Reporting.
PPCs, of course, dispel mines, which is not fun because it makes it harder to follow up with the PPC lance and minefields. Requires you to lean a little bit more on ballistics, but there's so few mechs with ballistics these days.
Lock in target.
Dude, really? You missed a 72? What, check the logs? I assume he ejected or something. It was strikingly effective. Hey, at least he isn't
Ready
throwing
for
that
orders.
AC-20 around though. Alright, hot seat off, power sword off. We of course want them to come to us. Keep the range a little bit longer
On my way.
because we want to be able to get built into a charge eventually. And lasers. Yeah, he hit some. I'll take it. It's not much, but it's something. 15. Centurion AH, you have an AC-20. Good. That didn't go anywhere. That could have been bad. Spirits.
Waiting for orders.
Our own Centurion. Well, our other Centurion, I guess. Yeah, 2 pips of evasion. I will grab. Transformer wimped out. And precision, yes, and let it run. A severe amount of weakening going on here. Strike busy carry. Bringing down the house, which I was using the house.
Barely hit, Commander.
Well, so much for my little choke point that I had built up here.
Receiving you. Got it.
Pyro, take aim and end it. End it all.
Got it.
Oh, good hit. Good hit. By the time he decides he wants to move. Primitive Brutus. Ow, that one actually hit. A lot of that hit. And there goes the AWACS. Wow. That was effective. Large cam laser. At least we got the bomb mines up before we died.
Commander.
Kauger, you are not going to be so stupid as to run into the middle of that, but at the same
New
time,
order received.
I'm going to hopefully ask you to hit this Galant and kill it.
Here it comes.
That did not work at all.
Minimal damage.
I don't want to
on
reveal
that hit.
myself to so many people with AC-20s yet.
Ready for orders.
I want to hold off on that one for a little while longer. Missiles! Suck on that. He didn't have nearly enough AMS in order to protect it.
One less vehicle. I'm generating a lot.
Right, that's one AC-20 offline now. Coppertop has unjammed his cannon. And that's the fun part. Oh, you're a Hetzer. You're a missile Hetzer. Rocket pack Hetzer? One of the others. One of those. We're gonna come around here. Who do you see? It's not quite the angle I want. I do want that AH on this side. That's the angle I want.
Heading that way.
You always want to put your racks on the side where the enemy is, well, on the side, because it narrows the number of points that can actually be hit and therefore makes the rack much more devastating. I will throw the tandems in as well, I think, because I will hope for a right side bias on the ammunition. Well, whatever it is, we got most of that. We can just steal nukes so we can nuke a city. I mean, we could find them. They're out there. We're about 90 years late for that in the Dark Age. Oh, did we knock his leg off? We did. Good job. Alright, so that changes that calculus a little bit. Like, not amazingly so, but to a sufficient degree that I will push in a little bit closer. We do need to be careful though, because rocket packs can shoot again and that's unpleasant. This is a standard Centurion. I'm just going to go for the full dig on it. Plus, we took this one for money.
Locking on target.
So there's no benefit to being careful about killing things. Okay, 100% of the support lance is dead.
Somewhat far.
And 75% of the primary lance remains. Appears to be a vehicle lance, from the looks of things. Hetzer, Brutus, and Shrek. All of them
I'm on my way.
unpleasant. Bolt Exchanger is useless to me. Target the Shrek. Of course you managed to just nosedive that. When my dad played RogueTech pre-Treadnought, he had a Phoenix Hawk Lamb with SRM tandems. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Good to go.
Like, tandems on anything are just a fairly solid idea. But when you combine it with the maneuverability to just pop... Well, even then, I don't know if the maneuverability is all that useful. Although I suppose there is an advantage to being behind him because you get the accuracy bonus, right? Alright, we are almost out of ammunition for the precision rounds. So we'll bring down half the house.
I am out of short
I would
range
like to
missiles.
kill the Shrek this round. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. Unfortunately, it's not looking great. So right
On it.
or left. 52.
Affirmative.
Good hit on that one. How close are we? We're getting close. The front and the side are both very vulnerable.
Ready for orders.
And Pyro, take the shot.
Move order received.
46.
Locked on.
Oh, Pyro with the pop at the last move.
Reporting.
Nice.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
All right, so we're down to the Brutus and the Hetzer. The Hetzer is a missile Hetzer, still dangerous. And he targets the one person who's 1 in cover, 2 has an AMS system,
armor
and
left
3
in
is
that
the heaviest mech that I have. He may have opened me up to the primitive Brutus, so we'll find out. Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Took a hard hit
We
there.
weren't made non-evasive, so
Armor's
that I can work with
falling
that.
off right there.
Took a hard hit there.
Alrighty, Copper Top.
Huh?
Your gun still runs. Excellent. It's a lot of health to blast off. I want to run it. I'm gonna walk.
Heading that way.
Oh right, I forgot we have a minigun. I'm gonna run this gun as hard as it goes. Never mind, we're not in range. But when we get into range, I will. Alright, tandem, 6 run, rock. Yeah, I like this Centurion a lot more.
What's up, boss?
Okay, the Brutus of course needs to die first. Left side is already the vulnerable side, and left is right, as we all know. So right there actually would give me the most positive shot.
On my way.
I will, however, improve my... Ooh, no, I don't want to do that much. I will stand in the pain. Okay, starting to get some
My
help
mech's
there.
overheating.
Holy Inquisition. Or better yet,
What's up, boss?
Kegger, if I hot-seated you, would you be able to make it to that Hetzer? Because that would be the most hilarious run ever. Calculate. Calculatron 9000. You can tell because it's spinning really, really fast. Okay. Even figured it out. Yes, you can. Alright, Power Sword is on. Berserker is active. This is your chance to demonstrate that you alone. Come on. Refigure it out. Can you do it? You're going to run through a minefield to do this, but at the end of it, you're going to deal 271 damage. This is the most damage you've ever done if you hit. Here it goes.
Engaging.
That's a lot of evasion, too. That's a hit, and then... Wait for it. There we go. Beautiful. How much damage did your leg stick? That's a lot of damage. For mines, that's 23 damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I do not have a direct line of sight. If I don't have a direct line of sight, let's just lob missiles over. Some damage done. Stand still.
Watch those heat levels.
And Holy
Commander.
Inquisition. Run right out here. You're gonna take aim. Bolt-on rocket launchers included. And pop.
Confirmed.
Oh, we got the hit and then we got the kill. There we go. Relatively cheaply on that one.
That'll do.
Alright, mostly armor damage. I mean, we did lose the AOX, but the AOX is free. So, who cares on that? That's pretty nice to work with. So, there wasn't really any mechs that I really wanted, aside from the Savage Wolf. Savage Wolf would have been nice, but I'm not gonna, beat myself up over it. And we made 1.5 million Seabills, which we're gonna need when we actually build the Marauder in a couple of months. So, I would like to stack on even more Seabills. And the Harasser? Harasser was the last one, and that, again, was free. But no, we didn't bring a Harasser this time. That was the last mission. Tiger battle tank. I'm very happy with the way the Centurion acted, though. Despite the tremendous amount of armor damage we took. Oh, we found ER ATM ammo. I don't know if I want to put that on my mech, though. That's the thing. Because it does a ton less damage. So right now our ATMs do a decent amount of damage. It's really more close range that I have the problem with. Mainly because we drop right on top of the enemy pretty much every single time. We try and get in amongst them. And we are generally successful at that. Colored dots on the ground show you different types of terrain. Yes, red is bad. Actually, no, red is just high speed. Triangles are bad. Purple is weird. And green is safe. That's how you can remember those. Barak, Lao's Stelium. 140,000 Seabills. Jesus. Yeah, the repair to that AWACS was pretty bad. Oh yeah, also the armor just in general. 10 days in the Hunchback. Ugh. Yeah, the Shrek part is mostly ignorable though. Oh, that was painful. We didn't have a single armor penetration. It's just the sheer death and damage that we took. I think actually we're just gonna chill for 18 days? Or 13 days. I don't want to chill that long. No, Marauder back down to the bottom. As much as I would love to. I have more stuff to do. Solaris Championships. Yeah, sure, we'll accept the invitation. Gemroth is now drunk. Goddammit, Gemroth. But hey, morale increased by 5, so. Can't complain too much about that. I mean, it could, but why bother? 2, 1, 1, 1, stop. I said stop. Jesus. Oh, the dagger's not going to be ready in time. Now there's the CN11. Really, it's just been a terrible month. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, Command Center, show me a mission. Hello, Banshee. We're doing alright. Bit of a rough detonation recently. Local pirates, I'll take the 750,000 Seabills. Pretty much to prep us for next month. My Centurion is not ready. This angers me. Spirits, you can fly. No, you can drive the Hetzer because you have some skill in that. And then Kyogre is off. We'll bring in Gamroth to fly helicopters, and we'll bring in the Harasser because it is a lower level mission, which we're grabbing for more money. All the money today. By the end of this, I want to make 2.5 million Seabills. Did you already drop? You have dropped, yes. We did have you in. I believe we had you drive a Harasser. It didn't end super well, but hey, we had you out there. Interesting. Alright. A little bit more work to get done. And then next month we can take some stuff. Yes, we had you in a Harasser. It was hilarious. You drove in super fast on a mech that had been disabled and then exploded. Because harassers have as much armor as tissue paper. I didn't do quick, light, and killable easily. Sadly, it's what you had. What else can we do? There we are. There we go. Murdification. How are the missions going? They're going fairly well. I mean, I need to get off this planet that has a desert next to a city. Because the city I love, but the desert is killing me. Just not scrolling anymore. Oh, this is the bottom corner. Alright, finds the enemy. 288. 327. 287. That's not a good sign. 40. The enemy's there. And we will spawn closer. Hate this map. Hate this map with a passion. Less than ideal, but we're gonna work with it. Oh, are we already in contact? Thank God.
This looks like a nice place to settle down. Raise some kids.
Now we just gotta figure out where they actually are. Because oh, they're there. Okay, what do we got? Pirate Zephyr. Ugh. A mine layer truck. Oh, screw you. Oh, I'm not going to be able to hit it either. And a cargo truck.
Huh?
Yeah, that's very unhealthy. We don't have line of sight on either of those. Reserve, unfortunately, we're gonna get hit by mines. I don't like getting hit by mines, but... Oh, and this is, that's suspicious cargo. Oh, the mine layer didn't do anything. I love it. Beautiful. Okay. You're suspicious cargo. I can sense it. I can feel it.
Commander.
I feel it in my bones. Got it right, slightly off the beaten path. 59 on the mine layer truck. But that's all I can see.
On.
Of course, Pyro can dig up dirt
Negative
better than the rest of them. There's somebody out there we don't know where.
Ready for orders.
In the AWACS. Yes, this AWACS was destroyed in the last
Full
mission.
speed. No target.
This is true. Fission reactor. Oh god, that's a nuke.
Locked on target.
That's not just suspicious cargo. That is a nuke.
Let's do this.
Shit. Shit. That's bad.
On the move.
We all gonna die? Not if I can help it, but it's gonna be hard. And it will require you people to actually start hitting things.
No joy.
Ready for orders.
Oh, ooh, I know what I can do. Vehicle suicide run. Because the vehicles are free and the pilots don't die. Good job. Perfect job. Fire priority change killing. Yep. I was like, oh, that's suspicious cargo. And it's like, wait a second. No. That's not suspicious cargo.
Moving to position.
That's murder.
Roll to that.
Turn 1 is such a painful turn.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, spawn protection is the worst thing in this game and should be removed. And this is only continuing my argument in favor of removing all kinds of spawn protection. Alright, Zephyr, shoot.
Lock in target.
Hey, you hit it. Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is killing that.
What's that?
Literally everything else is secondary. We need to spread out. We need to spread
Heading
out.
that way.
Sadly, everybody's moving in the same direction. Missiles!
Lighting them up.
Nothing. It's not working. Now we have to hope that we beat them on...
Waiting for orders.
I have to hope that I beat them on initiative priority after having reserved so
Good to
hard.
go. Let's move.
There's the artillery. Missed entirely. My turn. Who's first?
Receiving you.
Sprogue's first. Well, isn't that just hunky-dory?
Roger.
76. Sprogue managing to miss a 76.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Sprogue, what a disappointment.
Huh?
Spirits, the Hetzer. Bring it down the mountain. No, it's still not there? Okay. Coppertop. Of course, Coppertop managed to jam his MML. Plus, they're all worthless.
Heading that way.
You're all looking to die, aren't you? Why? There's so much to live for. Pretty good, actually. Spirits. Can't get that Hetzer close enough. Holy
I'm
Inquisition
listening.
in a hunchback.
Roger that.
It's gonna steadily move to the side, away from the enemy. Hey, another solid hit. Phase 18. That's the mine layer. At least the mine layers made it more difficult to come up the hill.
Receiving you.
I mean, there's a part of me that like really approves of the hard work that you've done there. Cargo truck has 89 in back. More vulnerable to the side. Got it. How does this cargo truck have so much evasion?
Orders.
What is this cargo truck coated in? Stealth? Yes, explode.
Full salvo.
Too much armor on this thing. Back for backing up. Hurting my harasser. Not killing it. Nope, no he killed it. The leak, you coward. Wouldn't hovers be immune? You'd think that. One would think that.
Waiting for orders.
I believe also one would be wrong, but... Target. Kill that.
Firing on target.
Oh my god.
No joy.
The number of 70+% chances to hit on that have failed is starting to drive me
Good to go.
angrily insane.
Let's go.
You dumbasses don't start actually hitting things, you're gonna die.
What's up,
And that
boss?
ain't on me. It's on you being stupid.
No shooting. Just running. Target locked on enemy 6.
There's one of them.
Reporting.
They just float off the
Enemy
ground.
vehicle
They don't actually
eliminated.
float off the ground. Well, I mean, there's a cushion of air, but like generally
Commander.
the skirt presses down. Seriously, getting a line of sight on this goddamn truck is ridiculous.
Hauling ass.
There you go. Everything you got.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Back to the top.
Commander. Pulling off.
Please just start pulling up. I'm not asking for much here.
What's that?
And you're jamming shots, and you're missing shots, and you're just, all in all, not being very effective any of it. We just
Standing
gotta
by.
stay as far away from this damn thing as possible. Let's not do that.
Full
Some damage
speed.
reduction.
No target. Copy that.
Okay, that was a hit,
Right here. Mm-hmm.
so at least it's better than nothing. Not much better, but better.
Hauling
I
ass.
don't even know how you don't have a target. That truck also has quite a lot of armor. It does. It has an annoying amount of armor.
How's it going?
Because one would imagine that you'd quite easily kill it, but no.
Copy that.
No, that sucker's actually packing enough armor to stand up against AC-20s.
Failed.
Good work, assholes. You're gonna die. And it ain't my
What's up,
fault.
boss?
I'm trying to make you guys live. You're just goddamn determined not to.
Moving to position.
Come around. Keep shooting.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Hey, finally. UX actually got his
I'm
AA
out of
missiles to hit the
long-range
target.
missiles.
And Jesus strikes again and again.
Yes,
Yup.
Commander.
And still take a God's Level 71. Come on.
Roger.
There you go. Showboat Pyro.
Vehicle down.
Okay, we got 2 more targets left. That truck
Going
and
full
a scorpion
throttle.
off in the distance. 70%. There we go. It's dead.
Vehicle down.
Of course. Now that you're involved, you instantaneously hit through
Light
all of my
damage,
jamming.
Commander.
Orders.
Could have been a lot worse.
Roger that.
But also, it could have been a lot better, given how many easy shots you guys missed. That was incredibly frustrating. Because I'm sitting there, it's like, what are you guys doing?
Heading that
Like,
way.
planning on accomplishing anything anytime soon?
Commander.
And the answer apparently was no. And now we need to
doing
move
it.
back.
Yes, I am.
Go take out that last guy. So the hats are
Commander.
finally actually doing something better than everybody else. It's a miracle.
Yes, Commander.
It can come along over here and just drop helicopter bombs on it. Bomb mines away.
Firing on target.
Did 20 damage to
I'm
me.
out of SRMs.
Receiving you.
Pyro? Yeah, I didn't think Pyro had a target. We need to get close enough to actually, you know,
Roger
range
that.
in.
Full speed.
Means I have to run through this massive minefield.
Commander?
Not even ERPBCs are reaching at this range.
Understood.
It's a little disappointing
Moving
because the
fast.
PBC's whole point is so that I can shoot at them from
Standing
the
by.
opposite end of the map. Through the minefield!
On my way. Double time.
That was a lot of damage. Killed it all. Yeah, Hetzer took care of it.
What say we take it to him?
Hetzer's getting promoted above everybody else.
Yes, Commander.
Gamroth, you're just gonna pull back a little bit.
Good
Keep
to go.
on shooting him. If he's not gonna move, then I'm just gonna keep bombing him.
Copy that.
Huh?
What's that?
You and my LRMs can't reach.
Heading that way.
Painful. Maybe if I had AC2s, it might work.
Standing by.
Be an interesting thing to try and figure out.
Affirmative.
And tag arrow. Close enough.
Orders?
She's coming down the
Calling
mountain.
in.
She's gonna have to clear mines. Oh, that's just gonna blow up all the kneecaps, and that's gonna be
Yes,
expensive in
Commander.
general.
Double time.
I need more money to build my Marauder. That's why we're doing this,
Orders?
for the sake of the Marauder. Because I'm gonna need like 3 million Seables alone just to put in the engine. And I'm gonna need that engine.
Negative damage. Repeat.
Got a 300 rated
Negative
fusion core
damage.
and a Clan XL. I have several
Yeah.
Clan XLs actually. But I believe only one 300 rated fusion core.
Confirmed.
Put that together, we'll build a proper Marauder, equip it with a Gauss rifle. Have a good time with
Let's
it.
do this.
Ooh, the Hetzer's actually in range.
Affirmative.
I would like to point out the Hetzer did that
Firing.
using
all
an
weapons.
incendiary round too. BBC shots clear mines. Yeah, we can do that. That is a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Go there.
Yeah, Commander.
Shade can bring the Gladiator right up to the edge of the minefield. And just start. Clear on the way. Come to the middle of the minefield.
Firing.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Huh?
It's an excellent suggestion.
Heading that way.
Still no LRMs.
Waiting for orders.
Go to Urban Mech.
Okay. Throttle
You will
up.
clear most of the rest of the mines. There.
Firing full complement on enemy.
There we go. Just a little bit of minefield down there, and we're good.
Commander.
You have an open right side. It's the back. I don't want the back. Ugh. In between tiles. And for some reason, the game lets me select in between tiles. And so that happened. Oh, nope, there it goes. Got the crit.
Mission successful.
All right, so that was useful. And or lucky. I wonder if we'll random the fission core. Because that'd be fun. To random roll it up. See if we could get some really cool gear. Could sell the rifleman, I suppose, but I don't want to. It's a 50-ton mag. It's fairly decent. You know, with the right equipment. Alright, what did we random roll? Oh. Minor damage. Got the scorpion part. Yay! Reusable fission core? I mean, yes. If I could modify vehicles, that would be really reusable. But no, since it'll blow up the mech that it's attached to, it's too expensive to use. So that's the problem with suicide weapons for the player side. They're just not affordable until you're stuck with it. Although, if I could manage to get one of those trucks as just a vehicle, like one of the suicide trucks, then yeah, I could just infinitely reuse it. Huh, I didn't think of that. Probably try and get a couple of suicide vehicles. Especially one of those would be nice. Be real nice. Okay, we are 2.5 million C-bills. It is 13 days until the Marauder is ready to go. 2 days before the end of the month. So, run into the 2 days. We're down to 1.3 million C-bills. Yay. Yes, if you have the truck. Then we could just throw it at the enemy continuously until they died. I shall address both of your shortcomings. You both suck. Kyogre and Sprogue, now with low spirits. Ain't neither of you made of roses. Yes, I'm going to blitz it to the end of the month. Well, actually, no, to the Marauder. Okay.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
The Marauder is not ready, but it's ready to be modified. Blame Sprogue. We're going to need a little bit more money because I need to put in this fusion core. That's going to cost me 2.3 million C-bills. So let's start selling shit and we will build the mech properly. Oh shit, I didn't even realize we have a Talos. Because we had 4 parts of a normal Talos. And we can take the Honey Badger part and build it into it. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. But first, we're going to sell the totes. Because F the totes. We're gonna field them. Unless it's gonna give it to me for free. Ultralight carrier, don't need it. It's also our excuse. We should have done this last month. Before the end of the month. That way we would have paid less in bills. Keep the fusion part. Sell the Arctic Cheetah. Stilettos are not interesting to me. Talos is our grade max. Talosi? I don't think we ever actually came to a conclusion on how that works. Anything under the Talos, I'm not keeping. We'll also sell the Enforcer. Of course, not really in Davian space. The Chameleon at this point, I'm calling a lost cause. Sell a Centurion part. We're only at 1.7 million C-bills. There is just no economy anymore for this. The Hector, I think. Sell the Uzil. I've had Uzils before. Never had a Talos, though. To the store! I'm gonna need about 3 million C-bills to build the Marauder. And that's just to build it. Sell. Sell stuff. First things first, we're looking for large stuff that we don't need. To be determined by me of what don't need is. Get some people who insist that they know best and they're the ones who gets to make the decisions for the stream, and it's like, dude, you do realize that no. Oh, actually I could sell all of these. They're worth a ton of cash. Yeah, that alone nearly got me there. So many standard fire controls. Pyros, the Clan, Guardian ECM, the Hatchet, Mask, Night Vision, Support, Sensor Basic, sell the one. Just sell one of them. Could sell some sensor trackers. They're worth a lot of money. It's an astonishing amount of money that sensor tracker's worth. Fusion Core 100. If you're below a 200 rated Fusion Core, you're not useful to me. Even then, the 200s are kind of light. All right, that should give us enough money to actually build this damn thing.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
So let's see if we have the parts to build it. We have the Fusion Core. We have the Fusion Reactor. And XL Engine. Boom. Cooling systems. Heatsink clan. Could throw on the radical, but I don't have any actual extra heatsinks for it, so that might be a little bit difficult to work with. Let's see. Converts the mech to use compact coolants heatsinks, minus 20 heat when active. 5% failure on activation, 10% on consecutive turns. Pressurized coolant will explode! It should be a double heatsink kit though. Converts a single heatsink kit to a radical oh, this is a radical compact one. Yeah, that's not super useful. Yeah, we'll stick with the clan. Clearly we're going to be using a clan endo structure. Probably the clan pharaoh structure. Not guarantee on those, but probably. Gyro XL. I may pull that out, but look at all that art, all that space we have. That's a center torso right there. Take that Gauss rifle that I've been hanging on to. The ammunition for said Gauss rifle, the double ton right there. If I didn't have the XL, I could put that center torso. Pull that out for a moment. Center torso. Just theoretically. So that's your main gun, is a full-on Gauss rifle. You then have 2 more ballistic and 2 energy slots. And 2 missiles, right. Now, unfortunately, the missile system is probably not going to be the original plan, which was originally we were going to put in the 2 ATMs, and that's clearly not going to happen anymore. I could throw in 2 MRM-10s. What kind of ammo do I have for it? Just standard? Yeah, that's not useful then. I could throw in an arrow. Like, it has the space for the arrow. Boom. That'd be a hell of a combination that I'm not necessarily gonna say no to. One ton of arrow ammo. I thought I have more. I could have sworn I had more ton. Arrow and Gauss rifle could be fun. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Defense gyro? Yeah, that's not a bad pick either. I kinda dig it. Because that keeps the gyro the same size. That's a nice, tightly bound up engine right there. How much heat do I currently have available to me? A lot. Kinda am thinking that what we could do is we could go the heavy lasers for close in. Like, if you get close to this sucker, you're gonna feel it. Puts me for 85, but I mean, I'm not gonna be shooting arrows in close. So minus 30, so I'm 55, which is, you know, heat neutral. And then that leaves me with... Is there an arrow ton in store? There's not. That leaves me with ballistic slots only, which I have AP Gauss rifle for. Boom, boom. Fills up the slots very nicely. Cockpit systems and fire control. Arc sheath beacon will give me sufficient protection for point defense. Clans. Nope, the arc sheath beacon is a sensor system. Sometimes I forget that. I could do sensor missile, but no. Fire control system would be interesting. Multi-track? Multi-track for sure. Well, actually, ooh, multi-track or clan? Trying to remember. Because the clan one gives me +1 gunnery. But the multi-track allows me to shoot at multiple things at the same time. As a mech, it's pretty good. As a marauder, it's a crime against General Motors. No, it's not. It's got your big gun plus your 2 heavy energies on the hands. This is exactly what a marauder is. Yeah, I'm thinking multi-track. I kind of want to lean into it. Although, you know, TC Mark II is good. Although the arrow's really making me have to reconsider TC Mark II. I think multi-track because that way we'll be able to keep popping the arrow. Although that kind of messes with my heat plan. But hey, we'll just not shoot the arrow. It'll be fine. Cockpit system. I'm thinking... Tactics B? Tactics B. I'm thinking Slick Suite. Plus 3% increase in range and sight range. The alternative is a Comm Suite Plus. Or a cockpit voice system for the initiative bonus. Client cockpit just gives me flat out gunnery though, which is also very good. Look at the price of this monster. For us, this is expensive. Like, I know it's not really all that expensive, all things considered, but for us, this is insane. Hey, oh yeah, Client Ferro Fibers automatically SKs. I forgot about that. Sensor tracker, you're going to be at long range a lot. Yeah, that is true. Problem is, the sensor tracker would have to replace the arc sheath beacon. The arc sheath beacon is giving me an electronic warfare kit. But we have tonnage, so let's see how much tonnage for a really nice ECM. I can throw out a Guardian ECM. Unfortunately, I have the bug right now where it doesn't actually show me any details. In order to get rid of that, you have to save and reload, and I don't want to bother with that right now. Throw on a clan probe. Angel ECM? I don't think I have an Angel, do I? Yeah, I don't have an Angel. If the Sentinel sensors... Guardian ECM is the best ECM I've got, though. So it would be a Guardian plus a clan active probe would get me to basically the same thing. About 1 ton. Bloodhound is 2 tons, yeah. Ooh, sensor tracker used to be better. It used to be +4. Really want to do that. Already sacrificing with that. Yeah, we have the tonnage. Let's check it out. Throw the sensor tracker on there. And then the clan active probe. Then the Guardian ECM. That gives me 3 tons to play with, which I'm probably gonna lean into. Combat shotgun! Can't. Doesn't have hands, is the reason for that, in case you're wondering. Light tag wouldn't go amiss. Also wouldn't be super useful, but tag barrage could be funny. These are, ooh, AMS Mark II. Yes. Probe can go here. AMS Mark II. And then, do I have ammo for an AMS Mark II? I do! Haha! I have 1 ton of ammo. All of my explodables in the one side. That gives me 1.08 tons remaining. Guess it's just armor up at this point. The TC Mark II would be good if you had a multi-track module. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a... I don't think I do, but I'm gonna double check the battle computers. Yeah, we just got an energy ballistic computer. But yeah, that is definitely a very good point. That would give us the best of all worlds. Is there anything... There's nothing else I can really add to it. Let's armor it up. Give it that frontal armor protection that it needs. And in the legs, oh. 120 in both. In both the legs, a little bit into the back. Oh, that's just gonna have to sit there like that. Yeah, armor is the way to go. The laser AMS would give you 1 more ton of armor. The problem with the laser AMS is the AMS Mark II I can use to defend multiple people because it's an advanced AMS. So I can set this to overload and protect even more. And it also doesn't give me heat. So that's my thinking on that one. Because I do not believe, I could be wrong on this, but I don't believe laser AMS provides AMS around you. You are at long range. That's a very interesting statement. 200 shots, 5 C-bills per shot. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. 1,000 C-bills just to reload this bin. That is expensive, Jesus. The one thing we might do is when we get a second ton of arrow ammo, is we'll swap out the AMS for the laser AMS, because at that point then we will need the additional ton. But for now, it's not a hugely important thing. I think that'll do it for us, though. Our heat efficiency kind of rides a line, but that's okay. As long as we're not firing the Arrow 4, which our multi-track encourages us to do. Costs just under 3 million C-bills, just as I thought it would. So you won't have other people to cover with your AMS. At the moment, we don't. We don't have anybody else to do it. So we're going to build it into the design as foolproofing. And again, for the future, when it might turn out that we throw in the AMS into this as well. Alright, that's a thing of beauty. It's not the most amazing thing Marauder we've ever built, and it's not the standard Marauder we build, which is a Klein Gauss rifle, twin heavy large laser, and something else. But a lot of heat control normally. But this will be a useful one. We can use once. Right of the Talus. Confirm.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
See how much of this Talus is alive. It's not looking amazing. Show me what you got. I've seen and used worse marks. Hey, we got the Risk Silver Bullet. Left on it. And the claws and the upper hardened. The TC Mark II stayed alive. Medium improved heavy laser. Oh god, thank you. Ooh. The Clan XL engine stayed intact. So that's very useful. Unfortunately, we can't use the Risk Silver Bullet Gauss. Because it's, we don't have the ammo for it. We've already used all of our Clan ammo. Built-in emergency command system, built-in... Is that? No, that's not built-in. Put this together. Do I have an engine that I can throw on this thing? Preferably 250? I didn't think so, but I had to ask. 5. Boom, there goes all my tonnage. It stays the same at a 5.8. What a lucky roll. Intact XL engine. Yeah, that saved us a ton of money right there. I don't know if I want to put a Risk Silver Bullet Gauss rifle in here. I just don't know if it'll be that useful. Also, upper hardened? Why? And claws? Why? It's an odd mix of a mech. Gives me 1 ballistic, 2 energy. The 2 energy are on the shoulders, and then a single missile, which is in here. I mean, honestly, what I'd like to do is put a rack in here. But I don't have the tonnage, or I don't have the, probably do have the tonnage for it. Oh yeah, I totally have the tonnage. Throw in a rack plus 4 tons ammo. No problem. Throw in a medium approved heavy medium laser. No problem. Could even throw in a missile system. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff we can do. But we're not going to use the Risk Silver Bullet. That's just asking for trouble. Pull that out for now. We'll prepare that later. Risk Cockpit for guts. Take it off and then we have 18 tons to work with. Yep. It's a brilliant design. But yeah, I will probably want to put a Risk heavy rotary in here. Then we'll want a bigger engine then. The ferrolaminar is also really nice because it's a, it gives us a reduction in damage taken by 20%, which makes this thing a lot tankier than it otherwise would normally be. That, I will leave that to percolate. Wait, how much money do I have? Oh, I don't even have enough to... I don't have enough to make that repair. But that'll be what we'll do. Then we'll have a Talos to actually build into something. It'll be nice to have a Talos for once. I'll probably try and keep the claw just because it has a claw. But we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming for a while longer, but the YouTube people need a break. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrann. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta.